Hello, hello! Perfidious being here. Friday night, we're fixing up a busted-ass car, and we're gonna go for a little bit of a ride through the German countryside, because what's better than a ride through German country? Am I right, chat? Let's play some Jalopy. I don't even remember where I got this game. I decided to play it because I was surfing through my Steam library looking for games that were in it, and I was like, I don't ever remember buying this game. Where did it come from? Probably a Steam sale or some other manner of bundle. I figured, what the hell? Let's give it a whirl. Let's play some Jalopy. Good to go. Warning, starting a new game will erase your save data. Are you sure you want to continue? I'm pretty sure I don't have save data, so yeah, I'm relatively comfortable with that. It has a neat art style to it, I guess. I'm thinking the game is sort of a metaphor for itself. That the car is a microcosm of the actual game and that they're both kind of busted and not necessarily properly formed? We'll find out. Uncle Ufti. Wake up. Or does that say Uncle Ufti? That may be the word uncle. Hey, Clock, what's up? I'm looking forward to watching you pour ketchup and mustard on your head. That's gonna be a good day. Wake up! So wait a minute, you try to wake me once gently and then your second go-to move is to just get in my face and start screaming? I hate Uncle Ufti already. This guy's an asshole. Maybe give me a gentle shake or something before you go straight to the ear trauma. Dick. This guy, hey, what's up, champ? Ah, finally awake. Yeah, finally awake because you shrieked right in my ear. I'm pretty sure you've given me permanent hearing loss. Thanks a lot, Uncle Ufti. Do you hear that high-pitched whining sound? No, you don't, because you don't have ear trauma. Can we pour Miracle Whip on your head? I tell you what, chat. Here you go. Get ready to clip this, Twitch chat. If I make partner one day, I will, not only will I go face cam for partner status, but I will also pour Miracle Whip on my head. Not for 15 minutes, but let's say, yeah, I'll pour a jar of a Miracle Whip on my head. Feel free to clip it. There you go.
Pickles, was that a sub?
Big J, thanks very much for the subscription. I appreciate it. What is that? It was like 10 months in a row? God damn, you're out of your actual mind. Twitch Prime, though, giving me that sweet Jeff Bezos money. I believe it. Salzig is salty in German. Figured you might need to know that phrase tonight. That's a good tip. Thank you. Salzig. I'm a little salzig with Uncle Ufti already. Although, admittedly, how can you be angry at a man in that jacket? One, because he's hard to look
Pickles,
at.
was that a sub?
Oh, hells no. 3 months of salt enjoyed, and my blood pressure still hasn't climbed. Thanks very much, Damien Kane, for the 3 months in a row. Twitch Prime giving me more of that dank Jeff Bezos money. You know how I love that Bezos cash. Maybe if I get enough Twitch Prime subs, I can buy myself one of these swank jackets from Amazon, thus making the cycle complete. Amazon becoming the Ouroboros, the beast that devours its own tail, giving me money so that I can give them money so that I can own sweet jackets like Uncle Ufti has. You can easily be angry with this man. Stay in bed any longer and the day will make fools of us both. You're that jacket, though. Oh my god! His jacket is not only hypnotic. His jacket has been crafted by the finest weavers on the plateau of Lang, straight
Holy
from the
shit,
color
Pickles,
of madness.
Was that a sub?
Reaver119, thanks very much for the subscription as well. Bezos' tears will help wash away the salt 7 months in a row with that Twitch Prime. Badass. Come now, I have something important to show you. Yeah, the horrors of the elder abominations who are crafting clothing from the color of madness, I suppose. Please don't ever move again, though, Uncle Ufti. Please, don't ever walk around. You're an ungodly abomination. Can I open this drawer? No. I can fuck with the clock, though. It doesn't seem to do anything, but it is pokeable. I could... Hey, the lights! Check it out, chat. They have fully functional lights here in Germany, featuring both an on and off setting. Very swank. Can I make my bed? Oh, come on. I want to make my... I don't want to leave it like this, a mess. What if somebody breaks in to rob me while I'm gone? They're going to see my bed all a disheveled wreck. I can't... Oh, I can squat. Always start the morning with some brisk squats. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd count in German, but I don't know how. Un, dein. I don't know how to count in German, I'm sorry. Always start with some nice squats. Not for personal, nor for personnel. Why do I have a room in my house that says it's not for people, though? Let me in. This is my house. I'm assuming. Is this my house? It's kind of a dump. I sleep in a one-room shack behind a curtain with a door locked that I can't go through that says not for personal. I don't appear to have a kitchen or a bathroom. I guess I just shit on the floor then. Or perhaps maybe I just come over here and take it. This is a Leica 601 Deluxe. Yeah, you know, I was thinking it looked deluxe. I'm trying to figure out where I shit, though, Uncle Ufti. Like, when I gotta take a dump, where do I... Would I just come over here and take a squat, pinch a loaf here in one of these busted-ass cars? Why am I staying here? I almost feel like it'd be better to be homeless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you, chat. I'm never gonna remember that, but that's 1 to 10 in German. Okay, so here we go. We gotta do the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. I'm feeling the zen after getting in my 10 squats for the day. Pretty solid about that. Getting a like lower body workout. Something of an engineering legend in the GDR. Yeah, because the Germans aren't noted for crafting. This man's jacket is completely horrible, though. Uncle Ufti, surprise, Pete. Air quotes, Uncle Ufti has kidnapped you and now force you to spend the rest of your life working on his jalopy. When you say working on his jalopy, I feel like there should be air quotes around that part too, because he's definitely going to make me suck him off before this is all over. Uncle Ufti, what do you think's in that briefcase, Chad? It's full of candy. This is his version of this is the German equivalent of a candy man. Your jacket is the most horrible thing I have ever seen, though. I just want him to go. Can you please change your shirt, sir? 0 to 60 kilometers an hour in 22.5 seconds. A top speed of 100 kilometers an hour. All at an economical rate of 9 kilometers per liter. So that's like 30-ish, roughly, miles. What is that? Like, no, it's not quite 2 to 1. So it's like 35 miles per hour top speed. And it'll go a whopping 60 miles per hour, all at the economical rate of 9 kilometers per liter. So that's like 24 miles to the gallon, roughly. You know, it's not making you work on his jalopy if you're willing. I suppose you have a good point there, chat. 24 miles per gallon is actually not terrible gas mileage. I've owned vehicles that got worse. Like, my first car was a Ford Ranger. Probably didn't get 24 miles to the gallon. Of course, then again, gas was like 79 cents a gallon then, too. Uncle Ufti, that is, if we can get her running. Just show her what's behind your jacket. I'm sure the car will get up and run away in terror, if nothing else. Not to worry, I have everything ready. We'll just need to build her an engine, slap on some wheels, fit the Oh, God, this is turning into my summer car, though. I don't know shit about automobiles. How am I supposed to fix this? Give her a bit of a clean. Let's get started. First thing to do is unzip Uncle Ufti's pants. Okay. Find a replacement door. It's over on top of that scrap pile behind you. If you squint, you'll be able to see it. I mean, I was up there already looking for a place to take a shit, Uncle Ufti. I kind of found it there. Whoa. Oh, we can... Okay. It's just giving us tutorial that we have zoom vision. Whoa. This game has surprisingly positive reviews on Steam. This is like my summer car. All right. Well, I actually kind of like my summer car. I want to explore a little bit, though. Can we go in here? Nope. So Uncle Ufti makes us sleep in one-room shack in his garage, and everything is locked. There's a door that says not for personal. The main entrance is completely locked. Why do I feel like Uncle Ufti has, like, a bunch of dead bodies hidden somewhere in this building? There's a freezer full of severed heads around here somewhere, though. I guarantee it. Let's just do what he wants so he doesn't kill us. Can we sprint? No. Can we jump? We cannot jump. We cannot sprint. I can pick up the old door of a busted car, though. The one threat, there's a 0 threat ahead of you. Yeah, you always got to worry about the 0 threat, chat. How do I place it, though? I'm a little close to Uncle Ufti. Less than elegant, but it's on. That's what my first It's my first date said about the corsage I bought her. She's like, well, it's less than elegant, but I suppose it's on there. Also, please stop fondling my breast, Pete. Right now, let's fit the engine. Yeah, let's do... Ugh. Don't ever move, though, Uncle Ufti. If you open the driver's side door, you'll see a black latch. Pull that and it will release the bonnet. This is America, Uncle Ufti. We call it a hood. Thank you. Can you see it? It's a black latch. I mean, is it this? No, is it this? There it is. Open the bonnet. No, it's a hood, though, Uncle Ufti. You're wearing a bonnet. Periodically, I'll be wearing a bonnet later when you try to rectally insert my head into your anus, but that'll have to wait until, it's private time. Open the bonnet, I can walk you through this. Hey, you know what? Credits to this game, unlike my summer car, at least we got the creepy-ass fondler Uncle Ufti here to guide us through the process. We're not working blind. As you can see, she needs an engine. Yeah, it's completely empty, though. I've got a load of stock parts sat in the garage. Go collect one, and I'll walk you through what it does. Well, okay. Let's build ourselves a vehicle, then. The Ford Mazda Rangers get 14 miles per gallon, Pete. I think mine did a little better than 14 miles per gallon. But probably not a lot better. Parts are sat in the garage. Go collect one. We can start building the... I mean, you just told me that. Oh, hold on a second. Is this Richard Nixon? Why is Richard Nixon the calendar girl for June of 1990? What did Richard Nixon do to earn that glory? Also, you really got to trim your eyebrows there, sir. They're getting out of hand. You look like Peter de Vries in Dune. Stay alert. Will do. Let's get a vehicle part before Uncle Ufti decides to, I don't know, kidnap us and hold us hostage until we sign over our firstborn. Speaking of which, Clock Tower, your firstborn may be what I demand as the first Twitch sub. Just putting that out there. Small two-stroke engine with 2 cylinders comes standard to all Leica 601 deluxe cars. All right, well, I guess we'll take the old... This guy, the upper body strength, though, huh? He can pick up an entire engine of a vehicle. Now, granted, it's a 2-stroke engine, which normally we'd put on a motorcycle, but still, that's the engine block you got there, the core of your Leica setup. Yeah, but what about my beefy, buffed-out biceps, Uncle Ufti? Huh? Is this turning you on? You looking at my bulging upper body physique and being like, yeah, that's a 2-stroke engine, but that ain't the thing I want to give 2 strokes, if you know what I'm saying. We just throw it in here. Engine block defines the core performance of your Leica, including top speed and acceleration. Got it. A poorly kept engine block will mean your Leica will struggle to perform. I kind of feel like it's going to struggle to perform regardless of what we got under the hood, but okay, it's a lot like Perfidious Pete. Regardless of what I got under the hood, I'm going to struggle to perform as well. Also, I don't have much under the hood, so it's a double whammy with your Pete. Go ahead, drop it into the engine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how you install an engine on a vehicle. Just chuck it in there.
Was that a sub?
Aerostorm, thanks very much for the subscription. 10 months of loyalty to the Salt Farmer. 10 months in a row. A Twitch baby +1. Thanks very much for the subscription. I mean, I'd appreciate it more if it was the Jeff Bezos money, just because Jeff Bezos' money fills me with an unholy joy, but I'll take it anyway. Get some stabbies in chat for Arrow. That guy's using real money for this shit. We need to install the ignition coil, the air filter, the carburetor, the fuel tank, the water tank, and the battery. I mean, that's kind of a laundry list of tasks, Uncle Ufti. Couldn't I just bend over the hood subtly and let you do your business, and then we can skip the whole building the car part? You're getting into the postpartum months, Pete. Well, I'm feeling a little depressed, so I guess that would explain it. Yeah, Uncle Ufti, come on. This jacket, though, take it off. Can we pick up more than one part at the time, then? I guess will be the question. Stock air filter, sure. Fuel tank, got it. Battery, check. Ignition coil. I'm carrying everything I could possibly carry. So 3 things, I have a limit. What if I just... You're holding the air filter, a non-essential component. I'll just throw that on the ground then. The air filter isn't necessarily required to run your Leica, but it's a good idea to have one. It'll reduce the weight of wear on your engine block. Go ahead, drop it under the engine. Okay, I mean, I guess it goes here. Oop, done. That big lump of metal is the fuel tank, which holds the fuel of your Leica. Really? That's what goes in the fuel tank? I figured this is where we put the windshield washer fluid. Alternatively, I thought it was where we hid your bootleg hooch that you've been brewing in the back of Leica over here. This is how we were transported. It's just a clever smuggling run. We're like the Dukes of Hazzard, except way more Eastern European. First of all, it's gravity fed, so you need to open the bonnet and fill directly to the tank when refueling. That seems safe. Also, your Lorek is running a 2-stroke engine. This means you'll want to mix some oil into the fuel mixture. Fail to mix oil into the fuel, meaning the engine won't be lubricated and will wear at an increased rate. Too much oil, though, and you'll start to see a performance drop. Keep your fuel tank well maintained. Let it get too beaten up, and it'll start leaking fuel everywhere. Go ahead, drop it to the engine. All right. Fuel tank. A gas tank in the engine compartment seems like a bad idea. I tend to agree, Moscow. Careful, Pete. You don't want to give Bradford ideas with the fuel. That's the battery, which provides the electrical charge for your Leica. Battery allows you to use lights, the radio, the car ignition, that kind of thing. If your Leica won't start, the first place to check is the battery. So you're telling me this is the component most likely to fail. Got it. Go ahead and drop it to the engine. Done. Yep, 12-volt lead-acid automotive battery that supplies electrical charge to the vehicle. It's 100% charged. So 1 to 10 liter fuel. We need to install the ignition. Okay, jeez, god damn, this guy's a fucking slave driver. Settle down. My first car was an 87 Honda Accord. Ignition coil, stock water tank, carburetor. Guess we're good then. Is there anything up here? These will not open. Ah, so this is where Uncle Ufti hides the severed heads. Got it. Okay. Those are the head cabinets. 91 Mitsubishi Eclipse. That's actually a pretty cool car, Tactdraw. A 91 Mitsubishi Eclipse. It depends on what year you bought it in, but like if you bought that anytime in the early to mid 90s, that's actually a pretty sweet ride for a first car. One of those silver spoon types. The ignition coil channels an electric charge to start the engine. Ignition coil that's in bad condition may struggle to start the engine. Go ahead, drop it into the engine. Okay, so there. That's a water tank, which provides water to help keep your windscreen clean from dirt. I'm pretty sure coolant actually goes in the water tank. Keep it in good condition, it'll start to leak water, and you'll soon find yourself driving without any vision. I mean, I could just stop the car, get out, and wipe off the window, but sure. I'm not sure Uncle Ufti understands vehicles as well as he'd have us believe. A 95 Toyota Camry. That's a perfectly respectable family vehicle. That's a carburetor which controls the fuel consumption of the car, which in turn controls how many kilometers per liter you'll get out of your Leica. A good, well-maintained carburetor will mean you use less fuel and can drive further for cheaper. Oh, Uncle Ufti out there fighting for the planet. He'd be like, oh, you know, keep your carburetor well clean, Pete, and reduce your fossil fuel emissions. Keep a low carbon footprint, and keep the world smiling and green. Okay, go in, though. That's everything installed. Good job. Hey, chat, we built the car, and it only took, like, 10 minutes. 95 Ford Windstar. I was cruising like a soccer mom. Still need to fill the car with petrol, oil, and water. Now to fill her up, we're getting nowhere without fuel. Should be a can of fuel, a bottle of water, and a bottle of 2-stroke oil in the garage. You'll collect them, and I'll walk you through refueling your car. Yeah, okay. I mean, I can't help but notice, Uncle Ufti, we also got this bastard busted up on blocks, and I am from Missouri, so seeing a car up on cinder blocks is basically par for the course for me. Couldn't go anywhere at least one day without spotting one in somebody's yard, but I also have an experience with the car on blocks to know that we aren't getting too terribly far with it in that condition. We're just going to straight up get a bottle of Fiji water and pour it into our vehicle. I mean, Fiji is fucking expensive. I don't want to be pouring this into the car. Can't we use, like, hose water or something? Get a good, like, $3 bottle of water. What's next? We're going to put that bling water in it? $40 a bottle? For 40 bucks, we could actually probably buy a better car. If you use that fuel cap on the fuel tank we just installed to begin filling the car with fuel. All right, let's fill the car with fuel. Try holding it there to fill the car quicker. Like, how much fuel did I put in it, though? He's going to make me... Okay, I got to put all the fuel in. Go ahead and drop that if you're done with it. Oop. Okay. There you go. That's a bottle of 2-stroke oil you've in your hands. You want to add a drop of it to improve the fuel mixture, which affects things like performance and engine wear. A lean mixture will result in a faster car, but with increased wear to the engine. A rich mixture will result in the opposite. Try using it on the fuel tank to affect the fuel mixture. Got it. Well, how can I tell him what my fuel mixture is, though? Like, I don't want to... Okay, fine. If he's fucking drop it. You know what? No, I'm putting in a little more. I'm not done. He's going to make me drop. All right. Ah, you've got a bottle of water. Good job. Yeah, you wanna hit here, Uncle Ufti? Wanna take a shot? No? I'm thinking about just drinking it. Use that on the water tank we installed. You can fill it. All right, fine. Go ahead and drop that, but it's still got water in it, Uncle. This guy is so wasteful. Also, he spelled tires with a fucking Y. I'm not about that. I'm not really having... You don't spell tire with a Y. Let's go about getting some tires on the car. Okay. Yeah, we won't get very far with that. Ah, please don't come towards me. There's a car jack over in the garage. Bring it over and we can get started. Just promise me you'll not come any fucking closer at all, Uncle Ufti. He didn't say to empty the bottle. He said to put it down. Oh, I think Uncle Lufty's the kind who's going to have us emptying some bottles, if you know what I'm saying. Place the jack under the car. Like, how do I do that, though? Oh, we got to put it on the... Okay, there's a spot for it. Oop. See, it's a good thing we did all those squats this morning. Twist the handle. Okay. You'll notice you can now use the tire iron, but first we'll need to fit the road tires. Go ahead and drop that. Tire iron? I don't know, Uncle Ufti. I feel like I should probably hold on to that tire iron, because at some point I'm going to have to bludgeon either you to keep myself unmolested, or possibly a transient to sate your bloodthirst. If it's either me or a hobo, I'm going to bludgeon a hobo and give him to Uncle Ufti. That's definitively going to happen before I let him drag me screaming into the outer abominations of wherever this jacket came from. What was it you wanted me to do again? I'm sorry, I was hypnotized by your coat. Bring a road tire over from the garage. I don't suppose I can carry two. Did Uncle Ufti take a 40 of Robitussin before meeting you? I think a 40 might be a conservative estimate, Chad. Fit the road tire to the axle, which probably we just, like... There you go. Tighten a bolt with the tire. And can I... You mind? I got a bunch of heavy tires here, Uncle Ufti. Just gonna set that down. So I pick up the tire iron. This is something old Perfidious Pete's pretty good at. I've changed a tire or two in my day. Or, you know, a tire or a billion. That's going to undo it. Okay, so, I mean, this is a pretty simple setup here. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. There we go. Tires are secured. Give me this tire. Oh, I'm going to have to move the jack, though. Also, the tire iron and the jack appear to be one unit. That around over here. Well, it's just like I did when I worked on the pit crew for Al Unser Jr. back in 1991 when he won the Daytona 500. Oh, sadly, I was also on the crew the day old Dale Earnhardt done hit the wall at 200 miles an hour. It's the blackest day in the history of NASCAR, chat. He's up there singing with the angels now, though. Race well, Dale. We're going to miss you. How come I can't put this on, though? Oh, because I got a tire iron. Put the tire iron down. Slap the tires on. Good. Now give me my tire iron back. I'll empty the bottle, no problem. I think you're going to have to fist fight Uncle Ufti for that privilege. And let me just do this. And I'll be in the car. You may want to load the trunk with any spares left over in the garage. You can never be sure what you'll need on the road. So in other words, Uncle Ufti is telling us to steal every fucking thing that isn't nailed down. So I'm assuming this goes in the trunk somewhere. Yeah, we definitely are going to want to keep that jack. There was no fuel left over, but an empty fuel container might prove itself to be useful. And there is still some oil here. I actually want to try and adjust our mixture. Can we see what that is? Lean oil mix. Yeah, see, I would actually rather go with like a balanced oil mix. Optimal oil mix. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Optimal. Then I guess we'll just throw this in the car. Anything else in here we might want to steal? Extra tires? Anything like that? I kind of want to take the Richard Nixon calendar, I'm not going to lie. People need to know that their president is not a crook. Richard Nixon is not a crook. Hey, we get, like, a pocket full of cash. Where'd this come from? Buy storage, $100. I only have $100, though. Sorry, chat, the hiccups. How do I get out of this? Like, can I put this down? I have no idea what I just did. Also, I appear to have money. You know what? I don't want to fucking know what I had to do to earn that $100. I don't want to know what I did to or for Uncle Ufti that caused that he warranted him to tip me $100. Are there any, like, extra vehicle parts lying around here that we can steal? Apparently not. Well, then, I guess we'll just close the old trunk. Throw down the old bonnet, as Uncle Ufti like to calls it, and then get in the vehicle. Which we do how, by the way? Okay, shut the door, though. Here we have the maintenance manual. Will cover the basics of running the car. How do I look at it? And there you'll find information regarding a basic overview of the Leica vehicle, details of your current engine setup, listings of the cargo we're currently carrying, that sort of thing. We're carrying cargo? Pete, if you're worried about or concerned about what he did to earn that $100, I think I can give you some insight. You know what? That's all right, Chad. Keep it. What goes on between 2 men and 40 grams of robotussin is 100% natural and okay. Can turn the page by selecting the top corners of each page. Yep, okay. Oh, good God. This is a comprehensive manual. For now, go ahead and drop that. Yeah, I'm never going to look at this, though, ever, Uncle Ufti, so. That's in the glove box. Next, you'll need the map. I got a wallet, though. Look at this. I got fat stacks of cash. I got stacks on stacks on stacks. I'm like Tyga up in here. I got mad ducats. We're going to the strip club, chat. The first, who measures robitussin in grams? I don't know, people who use the metric system and don't understand the difference between volume and mass. Probably those people. The first place, where's the strip club at, though, Uncle Ufti? This one's important as it allows you to select which route you'll be taking between each destination. I didn't want to necessarily take that one, but I guess we're all right. Once a route has been selected, we're then committed to driving it. I wish you had mentioned that before I picked one. And again, you can turn pages by selecting the top corners, the other pages including your statistic tracking and unlocks tracking. So we've walked 545 steps. Shit, Chad, if we got to get 10,000 steps in a day, we got a lot of walking to do. Look through that later. Go ahead and close that for now. Don't tell me how to live my life, Uncle Ufti, you jerk. This tutorial's straight up on rails. And finally, the keys. The keys to my cell so I can escape this. I'm never going to get away from this jacket, though. Give me those. I'm hoping these are the keys to my cell. If you just pop this in the ignition, then she's all yours. Can I close the glove box, though, Uncle Ufti? Because, I mean, it just didn't... Oh, all right. What is this thing? What did I just do, though? I took my wallet, and I took something else. Okay, can we just put that down, though? Is this like my passport? This is a passport. Can I look at it?
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
B-Leaguer, hey! Thanks for the host, man. I appreciate it. Welcome to chat. Playing a little bit of Jalopy this evening. Pete, what did you have for dinner? I had Buffalo Wild Wings for dinner. Had some potato wedges with bacon and cheese and also some honey barbecue wings. They were pretty good. Can I look at my passport? Nope. I don't appear to be able to do anything with it either. I can look at this fat stack of cash in my wallet and tell me, spoiler, you're also wearing that shirt. No, I don't appear to have a torso, chat. I'm a disembodied human form. I don't actually have a corporeal form. Keys in the ignition, then? What happened to my keys? I don't seem to have keys anymore. Yep. I mean, I see it, but I don't have keys. What happened to the keys? Hey, Uncle Ufti, where'd the keys go? Yep, that's nice, but where are my keys? Did I drop them, chat? Damn, that's a Friday feast. Simpler polygons are retro cool. What happened to my keys though, chat? Oh, the wipers work. Hazard lights don't seem to work. Wait, was that aha? They're hanging in the air next to your uncle's head. This is super Eastern European, though. Yeah! I'm pretty sure these guys won Univision in 2006. There's the keys, so we can then do this. Also, yeah, they were hanging weirdly in the air next to my uncle's head. Proof positive that that guy is under the sun visor where all cool guys keep them. Man, I should have looked there. Also, the sun visor does not appear to work. Oh, Uncle Lufti's works, though? Fucking jerk. No wonder you're making me drive. Okay, we got an interior light. Let's just shut that door. Uncle Ufti, you want to shut your door there, pal? Road safety. Put on your seatbelt. Speaking of which... Can I put on my seatbelt? Nope. Well, safety last then, I guess. And away she goes. Listen to that baby purr, chat. Throaty roar of that beast.